Góðan daginn and welcome to the Project Pile. My name is Gunnildur. I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland. For some reason I think that is an important information. I have no idea. Let's get on with it. This is my podcast called the Project Pile because I have projects and they are in piles, but sometimes I do manage to finish something. Once a month, maybe. This my podcast is mostly about yarnish, but knitting, crocheting, anything yarn related, anything I find out about fibers, because when I get listen, this is a niche hobby of mine, and this is my opportunity to talk about the things that I find out about like yarn and fibers, because I have to say not everyone in my life is actually interested to learn about it. So you're my outlet. That sounds sad, but I'm actually really happy about it. I'm happy about having found YarnTube. Like, I have people to share this with. So, yeah. It is the second podcast of 2022. Did not fit that one. Currently, listen, I also talk quite a bit about the weather because I'm a stereotypical middle-aged Icelander and I find weather interesting. We've had a bit of a heat wave in the past week, but today we got snow. Tomorrow we're gonna, no wait, Monday, filming this on Saturday. Monday we're gonna have another heat wave. I love Iceland. It's like, can somebody give this island a prescription medication? Like, it just keeps going back and forth with everything. I think we need a medication for our planet. Well, joking aside. Yes. I finished the thing. So, finally, this is the, what do you call it? Eden, I do believe. I think. It's from the Hobbii Advent Calendar, so I participated in that. Well, yeah, actually, I bought my very first yarn Advent Calendar last December. I did pick the Knitters box that they have at Hobbii. Kinda wish that I'd also bought the crochet box because, you know, to compare. Funny thing though, the crochet box absolutely sold out. They still had the Knitters box for sale, like, up until Christmas, I believe. Like, the Knitters box just wasn't nearly as popular, but the yarn was absolutely gorgeous. And I really like the patterns that we got with the Knitters box. I did check out the crochet ones, and I'm still befuddled about the towel. The towel perplexes me. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I mean, it's useful for Christmas time, but it's not. It didn't. What? But anyway, I did the first. So from the very first box, we got this absolutely gorgeous tweed yarn from Hobbii. My first time trying it, and I absolutely have to recommend it if you are interested in buying anything from Hobbii. Check out the tweed. I absolutely adore it. And the hat, right? You got the two skeins of the tweed, and then this fussy pom-pom. And I still have this much left of the second ball of the yarn. I mean, it does look tiny bit lopsided, but that's okay. I can just wear it lopsided. It did take an insane amount of time for me to make it because I do not have the brain cells to focus sometimes, but this pattern, I love it. This like false type of cable, I just found out a new favorite. Now, as for the pom-pom, it's a clip-on, and I'm not taking it off. I was thinking about doing it, but because did I have to cut the thread and reattach the clip-on because I realized at the last minute that I put it on backwards? Yes, I did. So it's staying on. I also did notice that, like here, when I was weaving in the threads, I accidentally went a little too far. So now there's like these two markers, and there's I thought there was one more, but like I'm not counting this on me. This is the one weirdness with the yarn. Was just one tiny spot where it just went super fluffy. I'm still really happy with this hat because A, I finished it, I made it, it's wearable, it's really comfortable, it is so warm. I do need to test it against the Icelandic winter. But I think it's gonna be really nice. Also, it's really roomy. Like, I don't have a tiny head, so look at it. I can still see you though. It is so roomy. I think I made the medium. Excuse me. I think I made medium, and I am so happy with this set. Like, I finished the thing. The rest is still waiting. It is on my to-do list. I will get it finished. I need to get it finished because then I want to start with the. I need to start on the sweater because I really need to be wearing it. The other thing that I want to chat about today is actually the accidental side project that I decided to make instead of continue with the mountain of projects that I already have. Because that's what I do. If I don't have something ridiculously easy to grab into that I don't need a pattern, I will just disobey myself and make it. But again, on the other hand, I was tidying up a tiniest bit before Christmas, and I came across my the yarn I got from Wish last time. I really like the yarn. Not the biggest fan of Wish though. If I can get the yarn from somewhere else, I probably will. But I got this far in my accidental garter stitch scarf. I think I cast on like 90. But I'm really loving how the colors are turning out. And it's this yarn is so soft and nice to work with. It has still not split. Like, this has not split. And I am so impressed with that. I don't know about... I mean, it's called Long Distance Cake Ba. Colorful. The Western Regions Yak Cashmere. So, if you see this label, recommended. Like, it's 60% cotton, 30% acrylic, and 10% wool, and you definitely feel it. Like, yes, it has the softness of the wool, it has the strength of the acrylic, and the cotton. I'm not entirely sure about what the cotton does, but it is just a nice yarn to work with, and also the colors. So obviously, like, if you saw that video, like, I only bought one cake of each colorway or color gradient because I just want to see all the colors in person, and honestly, they are so... I love them. So what I'm thinking about doing is combining all these cakes in a long scarf. So far I have 19 centimeters with what I'm got here. I think I'm about halfway done or so with the cake, so that should be good. Lord, she's thinking roughly 38 centimeters. Getting my carpenters. Yeah, so I'm about 19 centimeters done. That's about 7.5 inches. 38 centimeters is about 15 inches. So if we get 38 centimeters or 15 inches from each cake, and we have 6 cakes, we should get a reasonably long scarf. Now the only thing I'm wondering is how I'm going to combine the colors. Like, am I going to go from this blue, purple, yellow over to like this combination, or am I going to go to this combination? Like, this is my major headache of today. Is trying to decide in what order I'ma have the cakes. It's a little confusing. But yeah, I might just randomize it even. Actually, that might work. Let's see, where are you? So here's the cake that I'm... Okay, here's a cake that I'm working on. And I'm actually thinking, now that I placed it down so randomly, maybe go with this one next, and then this one. Jump to here, and here, and here. Something like that. Oh dear, I thought I loaded the battery, but we're running out. So yeah. My accidental project is coming along well. I've finished the hat. And yeah. I actually have to decide my first time I'm trying the personal planner thing. Like, you know how bullet journaling was just everywhere like 2 years ago? I don't follow fads. Like, if it works, I'm probably gonna try it, but I will never ever be at the forefront of the cart. I will always be in the back, being like picking up little stones. Got this. Listen, you make this. How do you like? You can customize it yourself, and I absolutely fell in love with it. My sisters actually got me hooked this year. Been wanting to try this since really last year when my sisters were bragging about theirs. So I feel better when I have a journal to work with, but I generally have something small like this that I can note everything down, because I have no memory. So I literally write down when I put in any savings, when I do any housework, when I order anything, when I order it, how many shipments are planned, all that type of thing. But the thing is that I really want to show you with this nice big one, because I've got the journal diary thing here. This is made in Sweden. Right. I get it so phlegmatic, sorry. Dang it, as soon as I start talking. But they have the opportunity for you to get in Icelandic, which obviously I'm like, yes please. Any extra, like with the cleaning schedule and everything, that's in English, but that's okay. So they have also like our specific days, which is fantastic, like when our president's birthday is, when our Independence Day is, and full Independence Day, because we are bougie and we need 2 days for that. But the thing that I also noticed is that they have the old months added in. When the old months, the lunar months, begin, which is something that, it's historical and something that we like to remember. But then I noticed when I was trying to put in like some schedules and all that. So we have the Yule lads here in Iceland, which is something very particular to Iceland. What I had not realized until I started checking the journal out specifically. So here in Iceland in December we have the 13 Yule lads, and they typically play pranks and are a little bit naughty. But children put their shoes in the window. Shoes because honestly in the olden times not everyone had socks that they could spare, but everyone had shoes. And so you put a shoe in the window, and the Yule lad will magically make something tiny, small little trinket appear in your shoe. And for me personally, when me and my sisters were small, if you got a red apple or a tangerine or clementine, something like small like that you can just eat, that was the best. Because they are so sweet in this time of year. But they come in a particular order. And just the fact that this company put every Yule down on their day, it warmed my heart so much. Like, they put the Yule down. What's the first one? So, because the first one is Stackester. So he's on the 12th of December, and just finding out that, oh, dang it, it's not that touching, but still, like, anything Icelandic they put in here. They put in the Yule, they put in the old months, they put in, like, our silly little days. And it makes me so happy! So yeah, this is my major book. I think it's called Person. I'm so terrible with names. It is called Personal Planner. Shouldn't have been that hard. I also got a small one. Not for journaling. Although I did put in, like, I got them to print me some, or put in the dotted pages for, like, more like ideas. And I got this first. So pretty. But mostly I want this to be like for like cleaning and organization, deep cleaning, I think, yeah, declutter, savings. Also absolutely fell in love with the fact that you can get such a good world map. No habit tracker, like something that's nice to put you in a, having like a little side book like this one. Here's Iceland. Look at it. Ah, I love my country. Like, point me to a country that has a body, it has a head, it has a little arm, and a little leg, and a little tail, and a little butt. Okay, how many countries can say, well, my country literally has a butt? I can, because Iceland has a butt. But yeah, love it. So it's gonna be really interesting to try with the project planners, because I already cannot function without my journal or my little diary thingy. So actually having it in like 2 or 3 places would be, because I don't really use my phone in that manner. Like, I do have my phone with me, but I don't want to write in it, because I'm special like that. Yeah, I think that's it that I want to talk about this week. I mostly just wanted to brag about how I finished my hat, because I finished it. So yeah, the next thing that I want to finish is going to be the vest, because I want to wear it, and since I finished the hat, and then I'm probably gonna start on the glasur, the sweater that I've been wanting since this fall. Or longer. I cannot remember when I bought the yarn for it. Like, that's kind of horrible. But I'm going to. I really want to get started on that. I really want to cast on for that, because the pattern is so much fun, and it's easy, and it's simple, and I think the yarn is going to be so much fun to work with. It's the Drops Melody, and it feels so soft. Like, I worked with Drops Air, and I love Drops Air. It is so soft. Like, I just like Drops yarn. So yeah, I will call this quits for now. My battery is getting real low. So yeah, I will see you hopefully next weekend, and have some little bit more chat, and hopefully I will be wearing the vest next weekend. That is the plan. Like, I wore the hat this week. I will see you later. Okay, take care. Bless.